And the big question, which car sounds better? Let me know in the comments, in the JCC Pit Crew comment section. If you don't think what the actual engine setups of these two vehicles are, if you don't think about that, you just listen to them, which car sounds better? And Bren's in third. I think it's going to be Bella's chance to close up the gap here. Oh, and let's see, in third we've got Bren. Bren started pretty far back from the bottom, well, started basically from the bottom of the pack. He's a legend and a fast driver, rocks that Lexus. And then we've got Rogue 66, followed by the Dark J. Chimp up in sixth, very consistent racer. Marciello, and JCCR Ronin. Oh, Boston with the Dunkin' Donuts car here. Thanks for flashing the lights, saying hello to Lateets there. And we got Super Doofus, followed by Daniel. Well done, guys. Well done. Laguna Seca is my worst track, at least this week it is. But traditionally, this is absolutely a track that I really struggle with. I get down those long straights and I just don't see the end coming whatsoever. Now I know if I'm in a different camera view, it's going to help. So let's see here. B. Williams getting to pick the next race again. Hey, Brian Michaud, right on. Thanks for making it in. Good evening. Howdy, friend. Fantastic. Bella, you did great. That was very close. That was a fun race to watch. Yes, and we made it to the quarter pounder before the end of the live stream. Fantastic. And how it works here is if you win, you pick the next race. So let's just get the message out there. All right, thank you very much, B. Williams. That's 2 points to the challengers and a big old 0 points for the JCCR race team. We now officially have no way to win. Oh, right on. Super Doofus getting to pick the track. So Super Doofus, let us know. Yeah, Chimp, even when I can see, my problem is the straightaways. I either don't see them, or maybe it's a mix that I just kind of lose concentration. I kind of get into a daze. Sleepwalking, you could say. And let's see what Super Doofus types to us. All right, Fuji, let's do it. All right, so Fuji it is for the last race. Fuji surprisingly doesn't have a mountain as its logo. Has some weird little initials if I recall. Fuji. Help me out here, folks. Oh, yeah. The lines, of course. And we've got 2.84 miles, so let's get a nice 4-lapper in. Thank you, Super Doofus. I appreciate the help in finding it. Let's get the pedal to the metal. I'd like the maps to be, can they either be alphabetical or can they be by location? I still have, my brain hasn't picked up what the ordering sequence is yet, so I get lost. All right, last race of the night. Let's, JCCR race team, we can't win it, but let's just try to redeem a bit of our dignity here. I need to make sure I actually finish the race. Fuji I know well enough here. Oh, thank you very much, Brian. I really appreciate the help with that. Yeah, no, absolutely. Hey, B. Williams, it's no criticism to you. But yeah, it is, like as you say, literally top 3 best track in the world. I still see it as a flat track with, mostly flat track with long, really, really long straightaways. Maybe race drivers like to, it's fun to hit that top speed. I like the bendies. I like a lot of back and forth. All right, so let's see here. Let's get everyone organized up. I don't know why they threw me to the bottom again. I'm proving to be the slowest here, so I'm going to end up being the bunny. And we all know that Super Doofus is actually very quick here. So let's try this. Let's bring Chimp down just a little. Give someone else a chance. Rogue is B, Dark J. A+ for Bella, so let's get her down a little lower. And I think this is, let's get Latitz up. And Daniel is going to be bunny here. And we're now ready to race. Let's get to it, folks. Don't forget, it's 4 laps. Whether you go on softs or not, completely up to, I love Catalunya. Bella, I absolutely love that racetrack. Love how the feel to it. Watkins Glen, like the feel to it. Love most tracks. I like most tracks. Well, I'm not completely against long straightaways. For example, I find Noordschleife fantastic. The Ring, the German Death Forest, the HE double hockey stick track. I love racing on that track. I love the elevation changes. It just constantly challenges us. All right, so I'm going to start in second. Let's see how long I can hold this. Maybe we should start at Catalonia tomorrow night. So make it in Friday night at 9 p.m. All right, we're chasing down Daniel here. He's got a good lead on us. Let's see if we can close up this gap. Just got to get back to the racing basics. Trying to use up the whole track. Trying to go from the complete outside. Catch the apex, turn after turn, and then just throttle on down. Missed an apex by a long mile. That last turn on Fuji is tricky. All right, we've got the Dark J right behind us. Here we go, closing up the gap. Dark J having the challenge of trying to pass us while we got unpredictable braking zones, as well as not always the most perfect lines, to say the least. JJ Rizzio! Oh my goodness, okay. I think I'm getting the hang of that last turn. What we've got here, it's Bella giving a nice little friendly pass. Love it. Love getting past without getting hit. I braked a little early there. That is not Bella's fault at all. And she actually kind of gave me a lot of assistance right there, speeding me up. Good job, Bella. You passed me nice and clean there. Really well done. And we've hit the quarter pounder again. We've got the 25 watching in the live stream, so that's a nice full pit crew tonight. All right, should have been a little more aggressive, I guess, with the brakes there. See if we can hold on to this third position for one more lap. Stay in the podium. We'll be quick if we just go smooth, not try to rush the track. Just go from the complete outside to the apex, turn after turn, and we'll put success into the recipe doing that. We've got a chance to hold podium here. That was a slow lap compared with others. Yeah, this is good game, absolutely. This race I'm having an absolute blast on. I'm finally getting into just the good habit of not trying to be quick, but just trying to be smooth and racing basics. Going from the outside, catching the apex, being easy when getting back onto the throttle, not just slamming it to the ground, but easing on into it. And of course, not being too rough with the brake pedal either. When the steering wheel is turned, the more the steering wheel is turned, the more gentle we need to be with this brake pedal. Slowly release as we get towards the apex. And then semi-quickly get back onto that throttle. No, we're off track right at the end. Will we lose it for the last turn? Let's find out what happens here. Will we get past on the straightaway? Oh, and we get the free boost. Dark J wants us to finish podium. He's just punting us across the finish line. Well, Dark J, thank you for that freebie. We did a thing with a lot of help from our friends, because that third was definitely all Dark J's, but he decided to give me a belated birthday present. So thank you very much for everyone who made it into the race. You've been watching Johnny's JCCR Racing. Thank you so much for that race. Nice to have a turnaround, going from a whole lot of last places to picking up a podium. So thank you for the help, team. Been great racing with you. And let me just take a moment to save that.